zebras there, look. There we are. So I'm not sure which one the baby one is. He may be inside one of these houses. But we're going to head up here. So we've got shots of the zebras today. Go up and see if the polar bears are out. And of course the Arctic foxes are out as well. And doing all these video clips helps me edit my videos because it gives me more practice to edit my footage. Obviously put an intro in, an outro, and even put titles above the video. And maybe add the odd picture as well from my collection of photographs that I've taken today. So I can put some of them in the video as well, just to enhance it a little bit. So here we have the Arctic fox enclosure. Obviously just up from the zebras, which are there. Polar bears are across here. It was a massive contrast when I visited a month ago, well 3 weeks ago, because it was quite chilly. Even though it was sunny, it was quite chilly. One of the foxes is out, I can just see him. He's just over there, look. There he is. And they've got lots of tunnels in here, so we may see them further round, but he's just there, yeah. It's clear blue sky all over, it's fantastic. See the sun up there, and it's just a good panoramic view all the way round the park. This will be good to spend the last hour or so just round here now. There's another fox just sitting on top actually. See him in there, you can see him on top there. And the one below. There's about 3 or 4 of them in here. I think there's another one over there actually on the post. So looking at the polar bear enclosure now. So they're not in this bit. I think actually I can see one over there. Then again, it may be a log. I'm pretty sure actually that's definitely a polar bear because it's moved. Yeah, so there's one of the foxes just there, look on top, and the one below. And the other one is just on this wooden post frame thing over here. But we've got a good view of the polar bear. So we should get good footage today. Because obviously, like I've said in past videos, loads of times, as you've all heard, it's just the cubs in here now. The mum is gone. Yeah, there is a fox there, and there's another one further down somewhere. No. Oh yes, there is. There's the other fox there. So we've got 3 in view at the moment. One on top of that mound, one below, one just there, and then there's one just under the wooden log. Yeah, just down there. Now if we move over, we can see one of the polar bears. Just there. See if I can let the camera go for that. You can just see the polar bear just there, look. You see? Just enjoying the view. There he is. One of the cubs. The advantage of this soap is that you can really extend so that it gets a good view. I'll be doing lots of footage next week on the cruise. Stay tuned for more updates on that as well, by the way, in the coming days. And obviously I'll be doing a few episodes obviously today. They'll be put on the channel later, and of course I'll put the subscribe information at the end. So there's one of the bears again. So we've got a good footage now. There you go. I'm not sure where the other one is found in this other enclosure, because they've got a massive pond as well. They've got two massive ponds actually, one that side there, just in there there's a pond, and then the other one is just over here. I know when they first came here a year or so ago, this area up here was packed with people because they were both out in this pond. It was absolutely packed. I think the other bear actually is down there in that shelter. But you've got the one the other side. But they've got a massive enclosure. They've got two ponds, and they also love traffic cones. So I know a few of the road working teams that work around here. They do deliver old traffic cones, and they love playing with them. And they've got balls in there to play with as well. But they love traffic cones. So if you work in the motor industry, or if you do roadworks, and you've got spare traffic cones, bring them to the park because they'll enjoy it and they'll take them off you gladly. You can only see one polar bear, I don't know where the other one is. I don't know, he's not round here. It's just the one bear round there, so I don't know where the other one is. He's probably somewhere else. This talks about the equator, the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, and the Arctic Circle. The Tropic of Cancer, 53 degrees north. You can find polar bears as far south in the wild, not here in the Staffordshire Moorlands, but in Canada, which is actually level with Peak Wildlife Park on that map. Where I'm going next week, that's near the Tropic of Cancer, because Tenerife is near Africa. It's pretty much close to Africa, which is why it's warm down there. And you've got the zebras in there now. Yep. That's one of the cafes. So we'll go back along this path now here to the left, and we'll go into the wallaby enclosure and then walk through into the lemurs, which is the very next one. We've done a full circle today. Let's see if we can get in here. Wallabies and lemurs. So here's one of the zebras here, look. I'm not sure which one the baby is, as I've said. The other one might be in there, actually, in that shed. And the other zebra is just there, look, next to it. And there's the other zebra there. So they're both together. We'll head into the wallabies. Let's go in here. Zara and Horus are the two zebras. Let's go in here. We're now into the wallaby enclosure. This is where you might think you're in Australia. So you can buy treats from the shop, which I've done before, but we'll have a walk up. We'll see which ones pop by. And there's one with a Joey in just there. Can you just see him? In this wallaby here, there's a Joey. Hello. Hello. There's a little baby there, look. Hello. Let's see your baby. There we go. Got a little baby. And there's another one with a little baby in there as well. That one there has got a baby just sticking out. So there's a few babies. Hello. You can get really good photographs in here, believe me. There's another one with a baby and across there as well. There's quite a few of them that have got babies. So they did have the white one, but it's died, as I've said before. But if you go to the Who Zoo, where I went 2 weeks ago, they've got them there. Hello. This one's got a baby as well. Hello. Hello. Hello, little fella. So that one there's got a baby in it. And they've got this one right next to me, look. Look at that. How close is he? That's behind me. Look at him. And there's one just there. Of course, this one's got a little baby, look. There you go. There's a baby Joey, look. Ah, look at him. Hello. Ah, look at the little baby. Kids loving the wallabies. But they're so secure in there, aren't they? So there's a couple of them with babies here. They keep it nice and warm inside. So, and there's obviously some that just relax by the fence, like that one over there. Some people think they are kangaroos. They are very similar. Is by their hind legs. They're both marsupials. That's the breed of animal that they are, marsupial. It's enjoying it, aren't you? Wait for one to hop by, and they do like to be stroked gently, so don't be rough with them if you do visit here. It tells you on the signs there what to do. But you can buy wallaby food at the shop in a little bag, and they do like to eat it. Hello? Hello? Two of them next to me. They're not bothered by people. They're quite relaxed here, to be fair. Because they get visitors, pardon me, they get visitors every day. So they are quite used to people. Then it's wallaby. Yeah. It just gives you some advice there where you can get the treats from. And then you can just find them where they are. They are a native of Australia. 64 kilometres an hour, so that's about 40 miles an hour. There's one on the path here coming, look. Here he comes. Hello. Oh, get to stroke the wallaby. I've got a friend here. Hello. Hello. They do like being stroked if you're gentle with them. Hello. Oh, okay. There you go, you just gently stroke them like that, look, and they're generally relaxed. So you can generally just stroke them like that, and they're generally not bothered. So you just don't tread on the toes. But they've got a very big enclosure.